Hi guys, I'm live on my walk. How you guys doing? I just want to do an update. I think it might be important. I think it's cool, maybe even. I just realized I kind of liken being a rocker to joining the military. It's very similar because in the military you learn how to fight hand to hand and you learn your guns and your weapons, but in guitar or in rock and roll, you learn your music, you learn your instrument, you learn the notes, you learn to sing, you learn to songwrite, you learn to improvise. You learn all these skills just like the military. But it doesn't end there. And a lot of people, at least for me, sometimes I thought it might have ended there, but it doesn't. And I knew it didn't. I just didn't know in what way. I didn't have it figured out yet. And the same with the military. You don't just learn all that for its own sake. You learn it because you're fighting for something you believe in, and you believe in America. If you're a soldier for America, you believe in America, and that's why you learn all this. Well, it's very similar to being a rocker. I learned all these guitar skills and music skills, singing, songwriting, improvising, whatever, because I believe in rock and roll. There's a cause behind it. It's not just learning to play and all that just to show off for no reason any more than military people just learn all that just to show off. They have a purpose. And Ozzy Osbourne, who just recently died, I'm mainly over it, but still lingering about that. Used to always say, "Do you believe in rock and roll?" It was important to him. The question he probably asked himself, as well as his audience, as well as his fans. And I believe in rock and roll. I'm answering yes to Ozzy's question. I believe in rock and roll, and I have a vision of what I think I believe in. And I'm willing, and I play the music to support that vision and that mission. And the mission it has many different factors to it. And one of them is just, for me at least, people have different definitions of rock and roll maybe, but to me, rock and roll is not really about drugs, because drugs is a replacement for rock and roll. Drugs replaces rock and roll. When you do drugs, that's all you want to do. When you do drugs, you don't want to play music, you want to get high. And that's what I don't do. I don't do drugs because to me, drugs are not rock and roll. But there's something that is rock and roll, and that's my wild, carefree lifestyle and health that I like, And the way I have a free mind and I have a wild spirit, and it shows in my dress and all kinds of stuff. That's rock and roll to me. It's the freedom, it's the independence from whatever's tying you down personally, and I believe in that. And that's the purpose for my shredding and my guitar playing and my singing and my songwriting and my all that improvising and all that. The purpose is not just to show off, here, look at me, I can do this. It's, hey, what can I do to help change the world through this? And I'm not asking anyone else in my tutorage or company to do anything I'm not willing to do, which is live the rock and roll life. And that's what I do by example too. And I don't demand anybody follow me, but I offer it. I recommend it. I show it, and I do it by example. If they want to follow me, fine. If they don't, well, that's fine for them. And that includes all this recent drama about my divorce and buying a new home and getting out, selling my home. That's all drama. That's collateral damage from the rock and roll lifestyle that I espouse. And I'm not sorry. It's part of what I believe in. I had to question myself today about that. And I came to the answer even more so than before. I believe in rock and roll even more than I did when I didn't have trials like I do right now. It's trials that bring out the truth. You can't be tested without you can't have a testimony without being tested first. You don't get to say something that's important until you've experienced something, maybe something uncomfortable or negative, to make you be able to say that statement. And actually, it's because of all this drama lately, I'm even more emphatic about my espousing the rock and roll idea. I believe in the rock and roll lifestyle and the rock and roll attitude. And it's not lip service to sell a song to make a bunch of money so I can go be a conservative in a house. It's the real thing. I really am living rock and roll. And my example shows it, and my music shows it. My music says it, and my music is an example of it, and my music supports it. So, God bless our military that fight for us, but also God bless our rockers that discuss that. ideal. For those about to rock, we salute you. Let the guys keep living rock and roll.